The International Labour Organization has just adopted a landmark standard, the Quality Apprenticeships recommendation. It's of great significance to young people across the world, to improving skills, to promoting apprenticeships in countries that don't have them, and to improving them in countries that do. This session at the Regulating for Decent Work conference is the first opportunity for researchers and policymakers to come together and reflect upon the instrument, on its significance for skills training for young workers, but also for broader ideas and for international labour standards around quality, around decent work, avoiding unacceptable work, and the transition from informality to formality.
Apprenticeships are very different across the world, and one of the big challenges is to both isolate what makes a quality apprenticeship and then find ways of assuring that that can be delivered in systems that have very different economies, very different social structures, very different levels of wealth.
Quality apprenticeship recommendations is very, very important, because it's going to provide guidance to member states in how they can design, implement, monitor apprenticeships which are high quality.
The origin of this session was a feeling that a number of us shared that it was worth marking the adoption of this new recommendation, this new ILO standard.
So it's a super important instrument because it sets a very ambitious benchmarks for future apprenticeship systems around the world.
I'd like to see apprenticeships having greater value in society. I'd like to see more diverse apprenticeships, so apprenticeships which are open to more types of beneficiaries.
During the session, we discussed whether labour standards should cover other forms of traineeships, such as internships.
I think an internship is a path to decent work. It sure can be. It's just, I think it will be up to the intern as well as the institution that's taking on the intern to really ensure that it is a mutually beneficial experience.
An internship can serve as a viable path to the decent work because a well-designed internship provides meaningful work and learning opportunities for young people.
It's not only wealthy countries that can afford apprenticeship systems, but it's certainly the case that it's generally wealthy or wealthier countries that have developed apprenticeships, and particularly for manufacturing industry, but not only. There is a problem, and I think this is one of the important things about the recommendation, is that there is an opportunity now for those who are stronger to be able to those who are starting to develop or redevelop their apprenticeship systems.
It's been a valuable dialogue between researchers and policymakers with the aim of ensuring that the recommendation is implemented effectively so that apprentices have decent working conditions and so that decent apprenticeships can be available to young people and to others across the world.